All right, fellas, congratulations on making the finals of the kickoff competition. This annual combine has traditionally produced a lot of very good NFL players. In 2019, we had 29 players sign with NFL teams in minicamp from this particular event. You guys charted yesterday on kickoffs, and then we had competitions today to pick the finalists for this event. Today's event is going to give everybody 4 kicks on film. The big ball overall will be the camp champion. Okay, we're here in Arizona, a little bit of a swirling wind. We're going to go from right to left, and everybody will have an equal opportunity to produce 4 kicks. The big ball will be the winner. Best of luck, gentlemen. Head on down. Up first will be Chris Blewett. Chris is a free agent. Played at the University of Pittsburgh. He had 55 career field goals, long of 56. He was with the Steelers in minicamp in 2017. He was with the Bears in 2019. He has had tryouts with the Jets, the Packers, and Detroit Lions. Chris also did a nice job earlier on our field goal competition. Up first will be Chris Blewett, free agent kicker from Pitt. Today we have trackmen down there that'll be getting distances. That's why we have everybody closely tracked. We are kicking off from the 35-yard line. We will get hang time and distance on each kick. We are not looking at direction for this competition. Chris Blewett. $77, 428. I want all those guys out of the end zone. 77-yard, 428 hang. That rounds up to a 4-3 for the scoring. 120 is the score. 120 is the score. Okay. Up next, we have Austin Eartham. Austin's a free agent from University of Northern Iowa. He was 24 out of 29 his last year there on field goals, second-team All-American. He's with the Chiefs in minicamp in 2019. He is a current free agent. Austin Eartham. $77 yards, 4.16 seconds of hang time. Chris Blewett is our leader with the score of 120. Up next, we have Jake Verity. Jake's from East Carolina. He is draft eligible. He was a 2-time all-conference player, the leading all-time scorer at East Carolina. He was 24 out of 29 his junior year and 14 out of 20 his senior year, 64% touchbacks. Jake Verity, East Carolina. 68 yards, 3.53 seconds of hang time. Up next, we have Brian Delaney. Brian Delaney was from the University of Virginia, competed in our field goal competition earlier. He was 10 out of 13 in 2020, 20 out of 24 in 2019, 12 out of 16 on field goals in 2018. Backup punter, did kick off throughout his career at Virginia. Brian Delaney. $60, 2.46 seconds of hang time, topped that ball. Up next, we have Donald DeLahaye. Donald played at the University of Central Florida in 2017 as a kickoff specialist. He went to training camp in the CFL with the Toronto Argonauts. He's a free agent kicker, Donald DeLahaye. $70, 4.32 seconds of hang time. Pretty good ball by Donald. Up next, we have Tyler Newsome. Tyler Newsome's a free agent, punter, kickoff specialist. Played at Notre Dame. Hit some big punts earlier in our competition. Tyler Newsome has done both throughout his career. Kicked off and punted. Free agent, punter, kickoff specialist, Tyler Newsome. Nick, out of the way, please. Good ball by Tyler. 74 yard, 3.95 seconds of hang time. Score 114. Good ball by Tyler. Up next we have Nick Vogel. Nick played at UAB. He is a current free agent. Nick also competed in our field goal competition. He was in the Ravens training camp this past season. He's had multiple NFL tryouts. During his junior year, he was 71 out of 80 on touchbacks. Nick Vogel. .72 yards, 3.79 seconds of hang time. Up next, we have Chris Nager from SMU. He is a draft eligible player. Chris did a nice job in our field goal competition earlier. He was 17 out of 21 last season, 2020, 65% touchbacks, also averaged 39.5 on punts. Chris Nager, SMU. .65, 3.34 seconds of hang time. Up next, we have Louis Zervos, who played at Ohio University. Louis is a current free agent. He had a tryout in 2020 with the Carolina Panthers, 81% career field goal percentage, all-time point leader with 437 points at Ohio, two-time All-MAC player. Louis Zervos. .61 yards, 4.16 seconds of hang time. Up next, we have Jack Crane. Jack Crane is draft eligible, played his last season at Wake Forest. He's a transfer from Washington State. He started at Washington State for a couple years. He had 160 touchbacks and did a nice job on kickoffs as their kickoff specialist at Wake Forest. Jack Crane, draft eligible. .62, 337. On to the second round. Second round. Up next, Chris Blewett, who's our leader after round one, with the score of 120. Another pretty good ball by Chris. 70 yards, 4.35 seconds of hang time. Score 114 on that kick. Okay, Austin Eartham's up next, followed by Jake Verity. Free agent, Austin Eartham. Good ball. That was closer to 73 or 74 yards, 4.15 seconds of hang time. Okay, up next we have Jake Verity, East Carolina. .64, 404. Okay, up next we have Brian Delaney, University of Virginia. Pretty good ball by Brian. 70 yards, 3.93 seconds of hang time. Up next, Donald DeLahaye. .50 yards, 227. Second wave of the second round, Tyler Newsome. Tyler, again, has been with couple different NFL opportunities. Very, very strong leg. Hit a 5.67 hang time earlier today. Pretty good ball by Tyler. A little bit of a crosswind. 71, 403. Okay, up next, Nick Vogel. Coach, let's try to get these guys set. Nick Vogel from UAB, free agent. Might be going into a little bit of a tailwind here. Or into a headwind, I apologize. 72, 396. Pretty good ball in that conditions. Okay, up next, we have Chris Nager from SMU. $64, 303. Okay, up next, we have Louis Zervos, Ohio, free agent. $66, 3.90 seconds of hang time. Next to him, Jack Crane, draft eligible, Wake Forest. Pretty good ball. 68 yards, 3.90 seconds of hang time. Up now to the third round. Third kickoff for everybody. Up first will be Chris Blewett, who is our current leader with the score of 120. Pretty good ball by Chris. 72-4-2. 72-4-2. Okay, score 114, very good ball. Up next, Austin Eartham. Another really good ball. 73, 4.16 seconds of hang time. 73, 416, 115. Go ahead, Jake Verity. East Carolina, draft eligible. Good ball by Jake. 71, 373. Up next, Brian Delaney, University of Virginia. He's a draft eligible player. Pretty good ball by Brian. 72, 373. Up next, Donald DeLahaye, Central Florida, free agent. It's a good ball. 74, 3.99 seconds of hang time, rounds up. It's a good score. 118. I'm sorry, 114. 114 was his score. Okay, the second wave of kick number 3, Tyler Newsome, the former Notre Dame product, is a free agent, punter, kicker, kickoff specialist. Tyler Newsome. $67 yards, 3.93 seconds of hang time for Tyler Newsome. Up next, we have Nick Vogel from UAB. Another good ball by Nick. 72 yards with 3.87 seconds of hang time. Chris Nager, SMU. Call that 62, 363 on the hang. Up next, Louis Zervos, Ohio. $66, 372. Jack Crane, Wake Forest. Pretty good ball. 72, 375 hang. Last round. Chris Blewett is our leader with the score of 120. Chris Blewett is up for his final kickoff. His first kickoff was 77 yards, 4-3 hang. Right now there is no wind. 72-413. 72-413. Up next is Austin Eartham, the UNI free agent. Good ball by Austin. 76 yards, 4.03 seconds of hang time. Score of 116. Up next, Jake Verity, East Carolina. .69 yards, 406 hang. Up next is Brian Delaney, Virginia. Draft eligible. Good ball by Brian. 71 yards, 3.76 seconds of hang time. Up next, Donald DeLahaye, Central Florida, free agent. 80-yard, 4.14. That is the new leader. Score of 121. Up next, Tyler Newsom. .70 yards, 4.26. 4.26. .74 yards, 3.81. Up next, Chris Nager. 64 yards, 3.93 hang. Louis Zervos, Ohio. 66, 406. Last kickoff, Jack Crane, Wake Forest. 74 yards, 3.94. Let's give Donald DeLahaye a hand, our winner.